I'm so excited because one of the stocks that we have talked about many times on this channel is having even more positive price momentum. That stock that I am talking about once again is BigBear.ai. And BigBear.ai saw 20% gains today. And so the stock is pushing more up towards the upside. We're getting closer and closer to $10 for BigBear.ai. And as many of you know, I have been very bullish on the Big Bear for a long time, and it's because of the intrinsic value behind BigBear.ai. We had a speech from Vance today talking all about AI, and because of what he said, it helped to push BigBear.ai up even more. And so we're seeing all AI plays across the board gain more value, and so we're going to be talking all about what Vance said today. And even more specifically, we're going to be talking all about BigBear.ai. But before I do that, halt the brakes, because I want to say, as always, that this is not financial advice, and I always recommend doing your own due diligence before making any financial decisions. So let's pull back up BigBear.ai. Let's take a look at how the stock performed today. So again, the stock was up 23%, basically up $1.80. And so BigBear.ai today almost touched $10, which is pretty significant for this stock, as when we zoom out and look at the all-time chart for BigBear.ai. Let me get myself off the screen here. Oh, opposite. There we go. So when we look at BigBear.ai, we can see that we are currently sitting at a major resistance level for BigBear.ai. BigBear.ai's recent movement towards the upside has broken the bear market that BigBear.ai has been in. So this is the highest level we have seen since May 20th of 2022. So it's taken about 2.5 years to get to where we are at now. And so many investors are going to be looking at this. If they're only looking at the chart, doing only technical analysis, understandably so, this could be a pretty scary point. And I could understand why some investors are starting to get a little bit nervous, starting to wonder, should I switch from being a big bull on Big Bear to a big bear on Big Bear? I've been seeing all in my comment sections, all people that are saying that they're waiting for the big pullback on BigBear.ai. They're waiting for BigBear.ai to go back down to $8, $7, $6, $5. But what I always say is I always recommend being long-term on the market. Always have a long scope. Always look way into the future, because if you're just looking at the small choppy movements as we go, you're going to be your own cerebral assassin, as all those individuals who are hoping for the pullback may be severely disappointed, as with BigBear.ai, I don't think we're going to see much of a pullback, if any. If we do see a pullback, it's going to be very minimal, and I don't see us trailing back down to the levels we were at before BigBear.ai started to gain all this momentum. And the reason why that is because AI in general is starting to gain more and more attention, and is starting to gain more value every single day. Today, Vance spoke on the U.S. commitment to artificial intelligence. And so he was out in Paris today, and he did a big speech on not on Big Bear, but on AI. And what he said is that the Trump administration will ensure that the most powerful AI systems are built in the U.S. And so the Trump administration is looking to keep AI in the U.S. and is looking to be the world leader in AI. This says it here on this article as well, that the Trump administration believes that artificial intelligence has the potential to profoundly change the world, and is looking to relax regulations to enable the rapid innovation of the technology, but within the U.S. So the Trump administration believes that AI will have countless revolutionary applications in economic innovation, job creation, national security, which is big for BigBear.ai, healthcare, free expression, and beyond. So we know that the Donald Trump administration is very bullish on AI. We did see that the Trump administration a couple weeks back, that they're going to be doing the $500 billion investment into AI, and he has been signing some executive orders and trying to cut a lot of the red tape that may otherwise hold AI back. And so, where Big Bear AI may benefit from this is the Trump administration is already pro AI. And so, they're trying to push us further into the age of AI. So, right there, Big Bear AI is already in a perfect position for that next push into AI. But to make things even better, if you didn't know already, their new CEO, Kevin, he just was appointed on January 15th. And what really makes this significant is that Kevin has a background in the government, including serving as the commissioner of the U.S. Customs and Border Protection. And he has also served as the acting secretary of the U.S. Department of Homeland Security during the first Trump administration. So, with this being an AI company, they already have the positive of the United States government trying to push us more into AI. And then with the CEO having ties back to Trump, that even more furthers my conviction that Big Bear AI is going to continue on the uptrend. And it's not just me who is bullish on Big Bear AI, but so are a lot of other traders. When we pull up this here, we could see that Big Bear AI, the chart on the right is showing the volume, and Big Bear AI has received more volume in the last couple weeks than it ever has received before in the company's history. And Big Bear AI just recently crossed over the $2 billion market cap. And so we could see Big Bear is starting to climb out of that small cap range. And so what I want to see from Big Bear AI here is I want to see them continue to gain contracts, to continue to gain intrinsic value, to continue to increase their cash flow. With Big Bear AI, what some of the bears will say about Big Bear AI is that they haven't had the best earnings history. So we could see that notoriously, Big Bear AI has missed a lot of their earnings expectations from Wall Street. But on the positive side, and we could see that in quarter 2 and quarter 3 of 2024 that they actually did meet the expectations. So that is a positive sign for Big Bear AI. And so the next big date that we're going to be needing to look for when it comes to Big Bear AI is going to be on March 6th. That's when their next earnings report will come out. And I personally believe that if Big Bear AI has a positive earnings report, that we could seriously see a lot of price momentum for this stock. As again, this stock is not rising on just pure hype and momentum, but actually off the intrinsic value that this stock holds. So we saw them get that big Department of Defense contract not long ago, which started this big upwards trend for Big Bear AI. And then again, we saw the Trump administration, JD Vance, talk all about AI this morning, and he is talking about just furthering the push into Big Bear AI. And so what I was saying at the beginning of this video, seriously, have a long mentality on this play, because as we continue through the next 4 years of the Trump administration, we could see Big Bear AI gain more and more value, especially if they gain another big contract from the United States government. Again, Kevin has worked with Border Patrol in the past. And so it's not out of question that Big Bear AI may seriously gain some type of contract at the border in the future. And so another reason to be bullish on Big Bear AI is not only have they gotten the most volume that they have ever gotten in the history of their time on the stock market, but it's not just retail investors who are hopping into Big Bear AI, but also big money as well. So we did see, I talked about this in my last video, that a lot of institutions and big firms were investing into Big Bear AI, as well as the insiders. So we could see that for the insiders, there was a lot of acquisitions. And so Kevin got some shares, as well as a lot of other insiders with some pretty big money. Kevin himself got around 800,000 shares. And so we have retail investors hopping into Big Bear AI. We have big money hopping into Big Bear AI. And we have the insiders also loading up on the stock as well. So what that tells me is that the intrinsic value is growing in Big Bear AI, and the market is just pricing in the future earnings and the future earnings expectations. I see Big Bear AI continuing to grow through the course of 2025, as well as all AI. So right now, as we make this video in February, if you are not invested into AI, not even just Big Bear AI, but all AI in general, I definitely recommend finding some stocks and plays that you like, because the AI sector is only going to grow over the next couple of years. And so for anybody who's been following this channel, big round of applause for the Big Bear AI. Congratulations to all of us. I would love to hear in the comment section if you're bullish or if you're bearish on the Big Bear. So please drop that comment in the section below. Please leave a like and please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Thank you guys so much and have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.
Money talk. Here comes the money.